My name is Scott Broad. I'm a product manager at Broadcom, focusing on application modernization and application integration. In the mainframe world, historically, changes take a long time to come to market. However, by changing the way we do things on the mainframe and changing the processes involved in that, we can accelerate the delivery of software to our users within the organization. When I'm thinking application modernization, I'm thinking modernize in place. Unfortunately, many people these days think application modernization is all about replatforming or refactoring code. But really, in order to get the best value out of your current mainframe assets, it's all about modernizing in place. These are your mission-critical applications that drive your business. So instead of adding risk and cost, you're able to modernize your current application in place without making any changes to the base code. In the cloud world and in the distributed environments for 20+ years, DevOps is the way. It is quick to market, agile development. Think about your mobile phone. How often are your apps on your phone updated? Every night, multiple times per day? Mainframe changes historically take months to push out. Why does the mainframe have to be any different than cloud? Why can't mainframe participate in your DevOps strategies that are currently being deployed and used in your organization? Your enterprise is using them already. The infrastructure is already built. So now with new tools such as APIs and tools that integrate the mainframe into your hybrid strategies, you're able to use all the same tools that your developers are used to using. And the mainframe just becomes another server in your hybrid cloud environment. Having DevOps across your organization, including the mainframe, allows for that competitive advantage to happen, where your developers are not just mainframe developers, they're cloud developers that can develop on any platform. So back in my customer days, someone came in and a vendor came in and started talking about open systems. The conversation was generally over. Open systems on mainframe is like oil and water. It never really matched up until about 5 or 6 years ago. There was a huge movement and the Open Mainframe Project was born. The Open Mainframe Project created the first project called Zoe, which is a CLI, a command line interface, that allowed you to do mainframe tasks from a distributed platform, from anywhere really. But having that CLI allows you to do anything on the mainframe. Thus, it allows you to integrate with all of your tools, all of your pipelining tools, all of your development processes. And it allows you to create a much more streamlined, automated way of developing, taking more of the manual process out and adding more automation, which allows for more streamlined, agile, and risk-free development. The mainframe has been called legacy, but it's more like legendary. It's the heritage platform, the transactional powerhouse that your business has been built on. The mainframe these days has been adopting open standards, which allows it to participate in a much more agile way and be part of the overall data center's cloud strategy. By adopting open standards, you allow for the freedom to evolve. But when I say freedom to evolve, I don't mean just evolve to the future generations. It can also mean moving workload off platform. Is it easy? How difficult is it to move what shouldn't be on the mainframe off platform? Creating APIs for a lot of your business processes and your data and your applications, allowing them to be accessed the same way as any other API within the company's data center, allows the mainframe to participate in these very agile strategies. It allows you to get products to market quicker and get that business or competitive advantage over your customers. Any developer can be a mainframe developer. With all of the open standards available for the mainframe and the tools that are out there that we're able to use, why does a developer need to be a mainframe developer or a cloud developer? They're just a developer accessing the resources made available to them. Zoe is the first project that was created under the Open Mainframe Project. The Zoe command line interface allows developers to bridge between the distributed side and the mainframe using the tools that they already know and love. Good integration, such as using RESTful APIs, allows for your next generation of developers to access mainframe resources without having to know mainframe. APIs create resiliency, higher performance, and better quality of service. Poor integrations are high cost, poor maintainability, and no freedom to evolve, no future proofing. Good integrations, such as using an API, also creates a better user experience. The integrations that were created for the mainframe 20 years ago, which were best practice back then, if we don't look at them and reassess those integrations, then in our current world, in a mobile-centric, AI-driven world, where transactional volume is increasing exponentially, are those integrations that were built 20 years ago, are they going to be able to support with the same level of quality of service going forward for your users? This is why it's very important to look at how you're integrating mainframe into your current infrastructure. Automation. What benefits do you get out of automating processes? Now, I'm not saying to automate everything, but if there are certain processes that are done by developers that are manual and add risk to your organization and they can be automated, why not automate them? It decreases risk, it speeds up the process, it has a better user experience, and a higher quality of service. DevOps automation can be parts of it are automated, such as moving from dev to test to QA to production. That entire process can be automated using pipelining tools, or as far as continuous integration and continuous delivery, you can have automation kick off when, let's say, a user checks in their code. You can have automated processes that will take that code, put it into a QA environment, and kick off another process that does all the testing, does regression testing, unit testing, and does the whole process fully checked and adds for a better developer experience and higher quality code coming out in the end. In one particular use case, this is a Fortune 500 health insurance company. They saw an opportunity to modernize, and what they did was they have mainframe applications that are still 3270-based screens or text-based screens that they wanted to modernize. None of the users in all of their branches wanted to have to use these screens. They wanted a more mobile-centric environment. So what they did was they took a tool and they created APIs and hundreds of APIs for business processes, such as entering a claim. And they were able to create these APIs for front-end developers to design tablet, mobile, and web-based access to the applications that are driving their business. And these applications that they modernized in place had no changes to the application themselves, minimizing risk, and also they're able to handle exponentially more transactions at a lower CPU cost. Organizations, by implementing a DevOps mentality, allows them to get to market faster, allows you to bring new features and enhancements to market, such as a bank that wants to participate in one of the many immediate transfer applications so I can send money to a friend. If your bank did not have that feature to market as one of the fastest ones, it might stop you from using them, or maybe look at other organizations. By integrating your mainframe into your DevOps strategies, you're going to get faster to market features and code, you're going to get higher quality code, and you're going to increase the user experience for your users out there with a higher quality of service. The integrations that were created 25 years ago, they were great 25 years ago, top of the line. However, now, in a much more transactional driven world, you really need to reassess how you integrate your applications into your current environment and bring forth your developers into a modern DevOps strategy. You have tools out there that allow you for automated testing, and you don't have to log on to the mainframe at all. It's all done externally. It's all done within VS Code or other tools that are out there. You're able to create integrations into your mainframe and create APIs around your applications and data that you're already using. You're able to create a much better user experience, and it's all about integration. It's all about your developers. They want to be able to access the mainframe resources. The developers don't care where the application lies, where the data is. There's tools out there that you can create these APIs, and not only can you create them, they're easy to create and easy to use. How are you doing this now? What's stopping you from moving forward? Is it resources? Is it skills? Or is your organization just not there yet? If you're just getting started, or if you're deep into your journey, please reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation on everything mainframe.